Alright, so
I know.
if y'all could just give it up for our final and last presenter for our American Dream Fest.
Woo!
Thank you all again so much for coming, supporting us. We thank our DJs and everyone who came out and showed love. So give it up for Jazz.
Go, Jasmine!
Thank you. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. So I'm going to be talking about cryptocurrency, blockchain, Web3, how to disseminate between all of that. I wanted to represent because this T-shirt says Satoshi is black, and Satoshi is an anonymous creator of Bitcoin back in 2008. So we have like a whole movement out of the Black Blockchain Summit. So I'll be inviting y'all to that too. Y'all get that information at the end of the presentation. But I just want to say, like, we need more black people in the crypto space, not just investing, but also building, also being marketers. Anything that you do from your day-to-day work, we need that in the industry. So that's a lot of what I'm going to be talking about too. So this is one of my favorite quotes in blockchain by Mark Kingsburg, and it says, "Blockchain is the tech, but Bitcoin is merely the first mainstream manifestation of its potential." And it means a lot to me because blockchain as a tech versus cryptocurrency as an investment are two separate things. Blockchain can be used in any industry, healthcare, it can be used in marketing, it can be used in all types of industries, right? But when we talk about Bitcoin is just an investment vehicle. So it's the first mainstream manifestation of what you can do with the blockchain. So y'all might be wondering, who am I? Why listen to this girl? My name is Jasmine Brunson. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Rectify AI, which is a Web3 security company. I've been all around the world, just traveling, going to cryptocurrency conferences. I'm also a data scientist, coming from the government.
Move your hand off of this.
Put
your hand on the handle.
Oh, got you. Coming from like GovTech, and then also, just educated communities too. My first startup was in college, and it was called Blockchain Culture. And so I educated Black and Brown communities about how to invest in crypto. And I started that at my desk at NASA Goddard. So I've been doing this for like almost 10 years going on that I think about it. And then this is just like my business. So we have investments from Right Side Capital, Run IS, Pharrell Williams, Tron Dow, Generators Not Security in San Antonio. And now let's get into the nitty gritty. So there's a difference between Web3, crypto, and blockchain. Web3 is the third iteration of the internet. So we have like Web 1, which is like reading and writing in text. We have like Web 2, which is the ownership economy that really is ownership to the platforms like Instagram, Twitter, etc., etc. But the real ownership economy is now Web 3, meaning that we who create the data and actually generate the data now can monetize off of it. So that's the whole thing with Web 3, and it's a relatively new term. And then the pros and cons when it comes to cryptocurrency and blockchain is some of the pros are it's permissionless, it's deflationary. So the gentleman before me was talking about inflation, and that's when, at the cost of goods over time tends to appreciate versus like our dollars appreciate at the same time. Well, Bitcoin is a deflationary currency, meaning that it's a store of value. So over time, when you hold it, it appreciates value, which is a better investment vehicle than I would say fiat currency, which is a currency that governments distribute. It's global, it's self-sovereign, it's trustless, and it's also, like I said earlier, a store of value. Now, when we talk about the cons of cryptocurrency, we're talking about the land of the unknown, FOMO, fear of missing out, high volatility. A lot of people don't like the high highs and low lows. It gets crazy. Even right now, we're going through a little quote-unquote bear cycle, but this is really a bull market. People, in the next few years, people are going to say, Bitcoin just crashed to 2.8 billion. Oh my goodness. Is that really a crash, y'all? From something that was $0 in 2008? Come on now. So, at a high level, those are some of the pros and cons. But now I want to ask the room, what are the criteria of money? What makes money money? Go ahead, Jay.
Being able to spend it.
Okay, being able to spend it. Funny enough, a lot of people don't know the criteria of what makes money money. It's 3 criteria. Anybody? Anybody else want to go?
The government printing it.
Government printing it? Okay. So I'm about to break this down to y'all. A lot of people don't know this. There's 3 criteria to money. You have a medium of exchange, a store of value, and a unit of account. That's what makes money exist. Now, you might be asking, okay, Bitcoin versus the United States dollar that I have in my pocket, how does that compare to the fiat currency that these governments distribute? And then also it's like, okay, does Bitcoin even meet any of these criteria? Well, for one, it's a medium of exchange, meaning that you can digitally transact it across borders, which is way better, I think, than fiat currency because you need to physically transfer it, or you have to rely on banks. Banks are third parties, and when you have third parties, you have extra fees. That's too much, right? And then also store of value, like I was saying earlier, it's a deflationary currency. So as over time, as you hold Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin, I have to say Bitcoin, and also this is not financial advice, it'll appreciate versus the money you have in your bank account, or maybe the money you have in an investment that's not appreciating at a high level. And then when we think about a unit of account, the best way I break it down to is one Ferrari equaling maybe 30 Toyotas, or one Audi equaling maybe 5 Hondas. That's the best way you can kind of understand what a unit of account is. And so let's talk about the scarcity. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever existed, right? Right now we have about 19.83 million in the market. Now a lot of these Bitcoins over the years have been destroyed. Some people were early in the Bitcoin market, lost their wallets, etc. But we still have a lot of Bitcoin out in the market, and a lot of Bitcoin that's waiting to be mined. And so right now the price is about $82,000. I think that's great. A lot of people are saying, oh, the market is down, the stock market is down. This is the best time to buy.
Actually.
Warren Buffett strategy. When the market crashes, do not panic. You buy. When the market goes up, that's when you decide to sell, or you can take a trip to Cabo. I don't know. Do what you do. All right. And so here's some of the exchanges. A lot of people didn't know this. A lot of people use Cash App all the time. But how many of y'all got Bitcoin in y'all Cash App? Anybody? You got 27 cents? See? Raise your hand. Yeah. See, you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App, and you can transfer it to a wallet such as the Phantom wallet, the Edge wallet, and Uniswap. These are what's called hot and warm wallets. A hot wallet / a warm wallet has a little bit less security. And I'm going to break down the cold wallet a little bit later, but it's a little bit less security because it's connected to the internet. So I'm also going to teach y'all how to properly hold your crypto in a secure manner, which is a cold wallet. So once you're really getting into your crypto journey, you have over like, you decide your threshold. Say you have like $1,000 in crypto, whatever. I want you to transfer it to what's called a cold wallet. Ledger, Trezor, Cold Card, those are some of the top ones. And what will happen is, and with both hot wallets and cold wallets, you'll get what's called a seed phrase. It's going to either be 12 words or 24 words. And basically that seed phrase is the only way you can recover your crypto if you forget your password, right? So this is, like I said, this is the best way to securely store your crypto. And do not share your seed phrase with anyone. That's something that you hold close to your chest. You don't share with anybody. And the most secure way to hold your seed phrase is in what's called a paper wallet, where you just write it down and you hide it. Is that what one? Yeah, kind of. Like our grandma's the mattress. So NFTs. Everyone in this room is an NFT because we're all unique. A non-fungible token is just a unique entity. And so when we talk about fungible tokens, fungible is like United States dollar. If I have $1 and Jada has $1, that dollar has the same value. It's a fungible. I can trade that in with her. Cool. But if I have like, I don't know, a Pokemon, maybe you have like, I have like this Squirtle card. I'm nerding out. And you have like, give me a Pokemon. Okay, you have him, right? If we trade that's different value, right? That's a different value. Like Squirtle is way more powerful. So when I think about that, it's like NFTs are just unique artifacts, and the world of art and NFTs has really made it really popular. But I think we're going to get into the place where now our IDs are going to be NFTs, my driver's license, my medical records, because it's all unique to me. All right, so let's talk some statistics. So a lot of people have been saying, well, black people aren't leading in crypto adoption, blah, blah, blah. We are. 18% of black Americans have cryptocurrency, and we're exceeding white people who are 13% cryptocurrency investors. Of course, there's more of them than us in the States. However, we're leading in this adoption because we've already experienced the backing of predatory lending. We've already experienced being denied of home ownership and racial profiling when it comes to economics. So I think of Bitcoin and crypto as a digital protest, in the words of Nipsey Hussle. Like, we're not going to fight this with protesting in the streets. We're going to fight this with technology. And so this is the future of how we're going to get back the block, and kind of like do the reverse in the shift when it comes to gentrification. Because I'm from Maryland, D.C., and so like when I look at Chocolate City, I'm like, man, where the chocolate at? So you got to go to like Southeast D.C. to see your people. Crypto, I'm not going to say crypto fixes this, but crypto can help this because we need something to pass down generations and generations. And I think this is one of the best forms to do it. So 18% of us, I want to see this flip. I want to see 82% of black people in America own crypto by 2030. Yes. Like, that's one of my dreams. Yes. And then this is like a picture of some of the cryptos. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands. But what I'm telling you all today is I know there's so many cryptos out there. I know you might not know where to start. I'm going to tell y'all, like I said, this is not financial advice. But start with Bitcoin. Buy some Bitcoin, right? You don't have to buy a whole one. You can buy $10. You can dollar cost average, meaning that over, maybe on Cash App, you can set something up where every Friday you can buy $20 worth of Bitcoin. And that's dollar cost averaging into the market, so you can at least get some exposure and then read up on it. Books, podcasts. I watch Gentlemen of Crypto, and just get immersed in the space in itself. So what I'm telling y'all today is do your own research. DYOR. Do your own research before you buy and invest. We're going to do a quick onboarding experience because I don't want anybody to walk away today without a Bitcoin or crypto wallet. So it's this app called Phantom. And when you go to the App Store, Phantom, it has this white ghost, and it's like the background is like a lavender background. I want everyone to download that and set up their own cryptocurrency wallet, and that is compatible for Ethereum and Solana, and that's a great way to onboard into crypto. As far as Bitcoin goes, like I was saying earlier, you can get into Bitcoin using Cash App, but you can also get that cold wallet that I was saying earlier. That's really important for your security.
Everyone make sure I download Phantom.
Alright, got you. Let me wrap up a little bit. So, representation matters. These are some people, and there's a whole bunch of amazing black people in crypto, by the way, but these are some people that really inspire me. A couple of them invested in me too. So, Arthur Hayes, who created the arbitrage machine, BitMEX, like this brother right here, like he had to really go through a lot dealing with the SEC laws and stuff. And I have a lot of respect for him because he's one of the first pioneers of creating an exchange where you can do arbitrage for the first time on the blockchain, which is the buying and selling of commodities simultaneously and taking advantage of the hypes or the lows of those prices. Naja Roberts, I look up to her a lot as well because she not only created, actually co-founded the Black Bitcoin Billionaires Club on Clubhouse back in 2020 with Lamar and Isaiah, but she also has she's the first black-owned crypto exchange or crypto brick-and-mortar exchange in Inglewood, California. Black woman-owned. And that's the only brick-and-mortar exchange in Inglewood. So she's killing it. Yeah, that's Naja Roberts. Okay. So she's the OG. And she does like tours. Like she comes to different historical black communities to educate them, just like we're doing today. She does it. I went on her tour like 2 years ago. She was here in Houston, so she's really like an OG. Like look these people up, take a picture, and like I would say follow the information that they espouse because these are the experts, not the people that have those thumbnails on YouTube talking about you're gonna go get 5,000x tomorrow. No, run. Do not listen to those people. Lamar Wilson, OG, like this man was a hemp farmer for years, and created a crypto wallet back in 2011. Like he's a pioneer, and he has he's of course on Twitter, socials, whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all something where y'all can meet all these people at the end of this presentation. Lisa, she was actually here in South by. I just saw her at Culture House. She's the founder of Crypto Tutors, and she'll bring in entertainers like Jim Jones on her talks on YouTube, and people will listen to that. So she kind of like orange pilled it and checkmated. She said, let's integrate some of our culture, rap, etc., into this technology so that we can get more people to open their eyes. So I love what Lisa's doing. Isaiah Jackson, author of Big One in Black America. That book is on Amazon. He's a big brother to me. And Clad Mazador, who's leading the front in government in blockchain. That woman, she puts, like, when it comes down to putting black people, but also black women on in tech, this woman right here, Clad Mazador, reach out to her. Like she's so dope, and she's actually like front and center when it comes to the DC area and educating people on blockchain. And she's also worked for the Obama administration too. All right, and so I want everyone in this room to please pull up to the Black Blockchain Summit in DC. It happens at Howard University every year, and when I tell you like the conversations that we have, the ambiance, the people, so amazing. And that's one thing I really love about crypto. I mean, a lot of industries, you'll meet pretentious people, whatever, but this is one of the very few industries where you can like walk up to somebody who has a high level status and they'll just be chill off you. They'll be so chill, they'll talk to you at a high level, they don't make you feel small, and that's one of the major things that I appreciate about this space. So pull up to the Black Blockchain Summit at my city, DC, and let's get it popping.
Hey.
Yeah. And so it is our time to take over the blockchain revolution now. It's like your kids are gonna ask y'all. They're gonna sit there and be like, "Mommy, Daddy, what were you doing when Bitcoin existed?" What are you gonna tell them?
It was invested.
I heard this young woman talk about this at the Austin area Urban League. I never invested. That's what you're gonna tell them? Come on now. So y'all can connect with me on LinkedIn. You can follow us at Rectify AI. That's my email right there. And thank y'all so much for the opportunity. Any questions? Yes.
Would you recommend doing like Phantom Wallet and a cold wallet too?
Yeah, absolutely. Like me, I have multiple exchanges on my phone, and I have multiple cold wallets. So as many as you need, go ahead and do it. And then there's another thing too, like some warm wallets and hot wallets are better than others. Like I love Edge because even though they're a warm wallet, they have a little bit more security than the other hot wallets. So yeah, whatever works for you. But also just be sure you're using one of the major ones, not one that hasn't been known or anything, because you can get scammed that way too.
Is a warm wallet like on your phone and the code is like a hard drive?
Exactly. So the warm or the hot wallet is connected on your phone, connected to the internet, meaning that it's susceptible to flaws, vulnerabilities, etc. But the cold wallet is disconnected from the internet, and you can connect it to the internet, of course, if you want to check your wallet, whatever. But it's disconnected, meaning that it's more secure, and it's the safest way to store your crypto.
How does taxes work on?
Yes, I love that you said that. So it's this gentleman called CJ the Smart Guy on Instagram. He's a tax specialist for crypto. He knows the tax side way better than me. I have an accountant, so they do that for me. But the cool thing about the state of Texas is no capital gains tax. So you don't have to pay capital gains on crypto here in the state of Texas. But when you go to other states, they're gonna tax you. Like I'm coming from Maryland, so I definitely had to experience that. But I would say for your crypto, you could use what's called Coin Tracker. and you can upload your wallet. It'll estimate the taxes you owe for your crypto. So I use Coin Tracker as well before I got my account. Any more questions?
What are a few cryptos that you're interested in now?
Oh, I love that I love that you asked that. So this is not financial advice, of course, right? I don't want to get arrested. But I'm big into AI coins. Like AI coins are the future. Like Chain GPT, Fetch AI, Singularity Net, aka Ajax, Ocean Protocol. I'm all for the integration between AI and crypto because that's where we're headed. And because those tokens are so novel and new, you're going to be an early adopter. So I'm big into like researching that, and I've also built projects like for the crypto AI integration. I know it's going to be big. And near Protocol, they actually have a hub here in Austin. Near has now ventured into AI, and I think that's a good investment as well. I love Near, but like I said, not financial advice.
Period.
Thank you.